going to talk with Nate Bryan. How are you today, sir?
I'm back. I'm back on land again, so it's been good.
Well, we're happy to have you home. I'm jealous, but we're happy to have you back. I hear today's business briefs are sponsored by the letter P.
Taking me back to my old Sesame Street, or what? I think it was Alphabet Gang. I'm not a teacher, but I think it was the Alphabet Gang we used to watch on the old VCR tapes.
Right.
It wasn't playing this way. I wasn't like, okay, I need a theme. It was just that everything I tend to hit on started with the letter P. Now we'll start with the big one is Publix. When I went out there that day, all I planned to do was take photos, again, video update, which Phil has the video here. So that's going to be the strip mall. That's the Pear Orchard side that we're looking at. And that was the strip mall that's going to go there. And then you've got to have Publix itself is that building that's orange, red, whatever you call it. I'm not a developer. That's Publix itself. And then there will be 4 outlots on the Ring Road side, which is all blocked by this currently. You can kind of get to the Ring Road side here in a minute. The developer is Columbia Properties. They have a website. We posted about it. Phil shared my post about it. They uploaded something, and then in the last 3 or 4 days, it changed. So we're not sure what's confirmed at this point, but as of Saturday, when I put it up there, it said Firehouse was going to that building. It said Everbowl, which I don't even know how to say the word. Aki. ACAI. I don't eat absolute.
You had it right this time. Acai.
Publix Liquor Store is going to be on the other side because it has to be separate. Kilwins, which I'm very familiar with. If you've been to Pigeon Forge, I think they have one in Panama City Beach. I know they have one in Branson, but usually the tourist places have the Kilwins chocolate. Firehouse coming back, which I thought was neat. Hotworx, which is infrared yoga. Maybe that's more John's thing now that he's doing the yoga stuff. Me, not so much. And UPS store, I don't know if it would be a second one or if they would be leaving the North Dixie location, which is we know is kind of very cramped. It only has 2 rows of parking. But as
here's a screenshot of the
as of
what it says now.
It now says all that stuff is now gone. But look at the last line, which they left. The center is projected to open in November of 2026. They left that. So
that's later than we thought. So
I think that is later than we thought. Now, I would think that Kroger's going to be open before then. I've heard people at Kroger's saying that Kroger's pushing for May or June, or start hiring in May and June with a summer opening. So this may answer the Kroger Publix war, who opens first, or maybe they're just being pessimistic by design. Like, again, I'm not a developer. Rachel's probably got a little bit more in my hand. You would think you push it back, and if you open early, good thing. I mean, optimistic. Hey, we're ahead of schedule. I mean, I don't know how that works. I was just kind of shocked to see November 2026 on there. So if you want more photos, I've got them all on a page. You can watch this video here or on our page as well.
I think it's cool that you have all the snow there, and then Harvey just pointed out we just hit 65 degrees. How cool is that?
I'm about to watch my yard become a puddle, so it's gonna be great. First, second one is I'm a pet lover. I know Brenton's a pet lover. We got Doggy. PAWSH Pet Salon is adding a second location. If you know them, they are over near Baskin Robbins, I believe, is the original location. The second location will be in North Dixie, near the bowling alley, near that light right there. It's a former U-Haul place, but they will be going there. I have a... Oh, no, I'm back. All right, so we were sticking on the...
I think your camera's gone, but keep it up.
Shows me on mine, so if not, I'll still keep on talking. You don't need to look at my face anyway.
I'll bring you back in a second. But yeah, just keep on going.
Yeah, so PAWSH is adding a second location. All their stuff will filter over. They hope to open soon, so that'll be good for them. They are locally owned. Host wants to change your camera to front or for wide. Okay, let's see. Now you can see my whole room. Great.
I'll switch it back now. I'm going to request you switch it to the front camera.
Welcome to Nate's Kitchen.
There you go.
Welcome to Nate's Close-Up. Okay. So that takes care of PAWSH. I do not have an opening date for them. I will. They do have a Facebook site group that you can follow. So that is PAWSH. Third one, Pop's Coin Laundry. I know lots of people have been interested in getting another coin laundry in E-Town. It is where the former one was located, right behind Double Dragon, right down the corner from Big Lots. So if you would call it Big Lots Plaza, I still do. There's our hours. I went out the other day, 7 to 9, Sunday through Thursday, Friday and Saturday. It's 7 to 10, extra hour. We have their price list too. People have asked, do they have 30-pound washers? Yes. Do they have 40-pound washers? Yes. Do they have 60-pound washers? Even better, they do. They've got 30 and 45-pound dryers. I think their laundry soap is $1. I mean, I think that's pretty reasonable. Whenever I've washed clothes on trips and stuff, that seems pretty. I think the hotels we've actually probably paid more. And they said I think they're giving out free either Snuggle or Clorox for whoever comes in this week. So, but they've done a great job in there. They've got some cool signs and pictures. I know people are excited about that. So, obviously, with as many people we have living in apartments or houses that don't have washers and dryers, it's great to have something like this in E-Town. And the fact it's open up, what? Let me do the math. 10, 15, 14 hours a day. That was hard. I need AI for that one. So you use Scott's AI math. But over 12 hours a day, every day, that's great. So I'm glad to have them. I think they're going to be a success. And the final one is, the business doesn't start with P, but it does deal with prom, is the Ever After Exchange, which is coming to downtown E-Town. It will be joining the building that the German American is coming into, called the Ever After Exchange. They just launched their Facebook page, I think, this month. It's ran by a pair of friends. They're putting more and more on their page. So they have an Instagram page now too. You'll have to contact them. Do you donate dresses? Are they buying them? How is that working? I'm sure they're still ironing all that out. The entrance will be off, speaking of P, Plum Alley will be where their entrance will be off that building. So that's all coming. So that's all for the letter P this week. If it start with T, it'll be sponsored by TechTel, but it's sponsored with P. Next week, I'll have some stuff. I went by Home 2, the newest hotel in E-Town. I walked around there. So if you ever need a night stay, if your power's out, just want to get a night getaway, you can go there. I've stayed at Home 2 before up in Chicago, and it was nice. Had a great breakfast. They have a nice cycling center. They have as soon as you come in, if you order DoorDash or something, they'll drop it off right there. So you don't have to worry about coming to your room. They have 2, I think, Coleman grills outside. They have a fire pit, an indoor pool. I think 50-inch TVs in each room, 40 or 50 inches TVs. So they're not skipping. So it's built for long-term stays, which we're going to need, especially in the sports park. When the sports park gets going, we need that for the sports teams. And then also, I know they were friends to us. Tequila House has said goodbye. They hosted our Urals. I didn't get to go, but they are giving away to El Guadalajara, and I'll have that for next week. Got some other things I'm working on. So, if anybody's got any questions, concerns, comments?
I guess we have Harvey said the new Kroger has posted their store manager position already.
If they're hiring already, I would think that means that they're not opening in November, or else.
Well, the Kroger,
they're talking a lot of training.
Yeah, and they're talking about Kroger, not Publix.
But I would think that means Kroger probably beats. I'm assuming with probably training in E-Town, unless they really need to see the Kroger marketplace. I don't know up in Louisville, but I'm assuming 3 months training wise would be fine for them. So
Nate, welcome back. We love having you back. We appreciate the business news. Of course, audience, if you have any business news tips or updates, make sure to drop them in the comments. And of course, you can reach out to us through hardinlocal.com if you have something that you want to share or have Nate look into or anything like that. So thank you, Nate. All right.